Hello and welcome to the channel. So there is some exciting things coming up. For a start, I've rebranded and changed the name from Master of Dungeons to Master of Menus, which will stick with the entire branding of obviously the company that we are doing. So today what I'm doing is making Martian bases. This is an experiment to what I want is some nice Martian bases for my orcs that are coming up, but this will also work for something like the Fire Realm for D&D or for Aqshy for Age of Sigmar. So what I've done is there are two finishes that I want, and we'll see how they turn out at the end. But so what I've done is I've done 4 bases, 2 Mephiston red and 2 corn red. After that, what we're going to do is we are going to take Coat varnish, and we are going to varnish all of these up in preparation ready for the Martian effects. So Coat works is the best finish you want for your crackle paints. Spread it liberally. Wait a good hour for it to dry. And then once it's dry, it'll be ready for the crackle. Right, here they are dry with our coat varnish, and we have our Martians. So Martian Iron Crust and Martian Iron Earth. Martian Iron Crust will be for later. Martian Iron Earth is our crackle paint. So effectively what we want to do is get a nice blob of crackle paint onto our base and start spreading it around. Again, probably leave this overnight to dry so then it all crackles up. As you can see, we are 2 corn red, 2 Mephiston reds already. I've seen a lot of a lot of people use browns for the Mars effects, but what I want is like a brighter looking effect for my orcs. I think it contrasts very well for the green. So there we go. We'll leave that, let that dry and come back. Right, so here's the Iron Earth and the the final effect. So next we're going to put on some Iron Crust, and with this we'll go a bit more sparing because we don't need to cover the whole thing. The crackle is where the effect. So effectively what the crust is going to do is start building up rock effects, like so. And then when that dries, we'll move on to our next stage. Okay, right. So the as you can see, the Iron Earth has solidified and hardened, making some rock effects on our base. Next, what I want to do is we are now swapping them. So 1 Mephiston red, 1 corn red on either side. Right, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash them with 2 with Reichland Flash Shade and 2 with Agrax Earth Shade. These are going for different finishes, so what I'm looking for is the darker side on this and the lighter side on this, to see how it goes. Right, so here's our Reichland Flash Shade and here's our Agrax Earth Shade. So the lighting, I'm not sure if the lighting helps or not, but these are slightly lighter. It's very minimal. The next thing that I'm going to do is, I've seen a couple of videos, but effectively what I'm going to do is do a Riser Rust on these 2 and a Jakaro Orange on the others. Riser Rust is dry, Jakaro Orange can work as a dry. Effectively we want to see how bright it goes. This is going to be my brighter side. Obviously we also want to see what the finish works like on the Mephiston red and the corn red. So we just just put a bit of riser rust on, and then we just dry brush, trying to catch all of the edges. Right, so that's that. And the Chikara orange. And so the Chikara orange is coming out much brighter anyway, as we can see already. Although I prefer, by the looks of things, I prefer the riser rust. I just think it looks better. Right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to finish it with Kindle Flame. Now, Kindle Flame is no longer, is no longer available. It is one of the discontinued dry paints the Games Workshop has. So to get a hold of it for yourselves, you're probably looking at those shops that have got their last, their last stock and supply before the end. I was able to get a couple of pots, but I think, because it's a dry paint, it lasts for a long time. So if you can get a hold of it, it's definitely worth it. There will still be, those companies and things that have access. I'll just check out Element Games in particular. Right, so Kindle Flame. Right, and there we go. So, to be honest, the riser rust, it's just better. It comes up a bit better. One second. Let's see if I've got better lighting. There we go. Right. So yes, the Kindle Flame here I think comes up better, and I think the Mephiston Red looks slightly better. No, I think the Corn Red actually looks slightly better. But anyway, hopefully this video has been helpful and informative. And drop me a message in the comments. Let me know what you think is a better finish. Whether we should go a Mephiston Red finish, Corn Red finish, and whether we should use the Jakara Orange or go with the Rise of Rust. But thank you for watching. As always, very much appreciated. Drop me a like. Drop me a subscribe. There is some very fun and exciting things coming up on the channel very soon. So yeah, stay tuned and ready for that announcement coming up once once stock turns up, because I've ordered some things, some very interesting fun things, and got some really good plans coming up.